Hi everybody, it's me, Green Beauty ASMR, and I am back today to just check in and give you a little update. I feel like it's been so long that I've been away, even though I had those videos that went out, but you know, I had filmed those before, so I feel like it's just been a really long time, and I wanted to come on and just update you all a little bit, and say hi and let you know that I'm still here and I have made it to the other side into motherhood, and I am surviving so far. It's been crazy and really difficult, but also really neat in some ways and magical in ways to see this little human being grow and learning about him and everything. So it's really been really magical in that way, and also very difficult with the lack of sleep. Well, that's pretty much it. The only difficult part is the lack of sleep. And so my son is 7 weeks. He will be 8 weeks on Sunday, and I cannot believe he's already 2 months old. I cannot believe that. There's like that saying that says, like the days are long, but the months are short, or something like that. And that is so true. The days feel so long, but then all of a sudden you realize, oh my gosh, it's been 2 weeks or something like that. So we are really trying to work on sleep. He does not sleep through the night, and he's still so young. And I'm not doing any major sleep training or anything, but we are trying to facilitate habits that lead to sleeping longer stretches in the night, and that's really hard as well. So that's what we're working on now. And my husband, we are privileged enough that he has a very long paternity leave through his job. So he's been home this whole time, and he'll go back in July. So he has 4 months off, but he's taking 3 in the beginning, and then he'll use the 4th later on. So he's been home with me, which has been really amazing, because he has really been able to bond with the baby and really get his own self-confidence in taking care of the baby by himself. And so that's been really neat as well. And with the baby not sleeping through the night, having him, my husband and I work as a team is what's getting us through, basically. And so that's really nice. We're really privileged to have that, the luxury of him being home for that long. So anyway, so that's just the update on my son. He's doing great. He does have, I thought he had reflux. He doesn't qualify like for it fully, but he definitely, we have to do pace feeding and hold him up a little bit after eating. But anyway, so yeah, you guys know that my birth was pretty traumatic. I don't like to label the whole experience as traumatic, because that takes away from the amazing and wonderful part I had where I birthed him. And that was really amazing, and I'm so grateful that through all that happened, that I did have the experience of birthing this child, and that on my own, and that was really amazing. And I hold on to that a lot, that I was able to do that. And for all us moms out there, you know how amazing it feels when you get your baby in your arms right away, and especially if it's been a long labor and it's finally over. And anyways, so I don't really, I thought about telling the story, but I don't really think we need to go into it, because I think oftentimes, especially for new mothers or women or parents who are on their way to becoming parents, we often hear about these birth horror stories, and that instills a lot of fear. And I think that women in Western culture already have a lot of fear of birth that comes up, and it's scary, and we're scared of the pain and all of those things. And so for the purpose of this channel and sort of the energy I want to keep in this space, we won't go into the birth and delivery, and that's okay. And yeah, because the bottom line is that all is well. I have survived, and so has my baby. And today I'm doing better, because I got some chunks of sleep, and that's so helpful. Oh my gosh, sleep deprivation is so real. But anyway, I'm slowly feeling human again, which is why I wanted to come on and say hello and let you know that I will be filming some videos coming up. I have one in the works. And one thing too is that I will not be returning to work, and that's been a difficult decision for me. A lot of my identity is tied to my career, and like being out in the world and feeling productive, and like I'm stimulating my brain intellectually and things like that. And so that's going to be on hold, and that was a decision that just came about. My decision. My husband supports me either way, but childcare is so expensive that it wasn't making logical sense. And so I will be staying home for a while, and I thought, okay, well, this gives me a lot of space and energy to really nurture my ASMR channel a little bit more to the best of my ability. Having a young baby is difficult and can be very taxing. So just knowing that I do have a goal of, really creating more content, and also acknowledging that it might be a little bit more difficult than it was before I had the baby. But I have the desire, so we'll see how it goes. And what else? I hope my voice is back to normal for you all. Isn't that so weird how I sounded so different? It was really hard, and for somebody whose voice is basically the reason why people come here, it was kind of difficult. But I'm so glad that you stuck with me through it. And what else did I want to say? Oh, for those of you who sent me gifts on my registry, I'm so thankful. I have footage of me opening every gift. I need to put together that video. That was a plan before I had to be induced early. So I have all of that footage. I'm going to put it into a little video. I would love if those of you who sent me something are watching, please email me or DM me on Instagram and let me know, because some of you didn't have your name. And and I really want your name, and I would love your address if I could, please, if you feel comfortable. I would love to send you some, a thank you if you feel comfortable sharing your details with me. Otherwise, that's okay, but I do have that footage, and I do hope to get that up soon. And now, what else? Yeah, so just going through it all, and my body is still recovering and takes a really long time. Even if I go walking, I've been walking a lot, you know, with friends, other new moms that I've met in my community, and I feel really sore afterwards, like in my hips and in my lower back. And so my body is just really trying to find its new way, and your body changes so much in pregnancy that everything kind of shifts around and then has to find a new way to settle. So I'm really noticing that, noticing other parts of my body really changing, and accepting this as the new body, you know, that wasn't my pre-pregnancy body. And you know, also one thing, breastfeeding is very difficult. That is one thing I feel I was naive about. And then finally, when you start talking to women, then all of them are like, oh, I had such a hard time, or my milk supply was so low. And I have struggled so much with that through this whole thing. That has been the biggest struggle. And without going into too much, you know, detail about it, it's just been hard. But you know, every mother has to make decisions that fit her and her family, and that's something I really went through and had to accept and make choices and decisions that work for me and keep me, you know, present for my baby and for my family. And so I do suggest to all of you moms to really educate yourself on breastfeeding, to know and listen to these sort of warnings that it can be challenging, so that you're not too surprised when you might have a rough time, or maybe you won't, but know that you're not alone in that. Definitely not. So my skin has gone crazy. I have never in my life had acne this bad. You can already see some of it. The hormones, I've never had, it's horrible. It's all the time, never ending. So I don't know when that's going to go away. We'll see. But anyway, let's see, my animals, my kitties are doing good. They were sort of indifferent to the baby. They are still indifferent. And Cody, the dog, is doing wonderful. He likes to sleep near the baby. And like sometimes if the baby's sleeping in our room, the baby sleeps in our room in a bassinet. And Cody will be in there by himself, even if we're not in there. And he's never done that before. He'll sleep on the bed. It's almost like he's guarding the baby or something. It's really sweet. So anyway, like I said, I have some videos in the works. I have all this medical stuff from when I stayed in the hospital for a week, and I've been saving it because I want to use them as props in some videos. So that's good too. I'll have that. And other than that, I just wanted to say hi, and that I'm thinking about all of you. And I'm grateful if you're still here, and I'm grateful for all my new subscribers. I keep getting new subs, and I'm so happy for that, and I can't wait to create more content that finds you, or you know, that makes you feel good or that you enjoy. So I have those plans coming, and I just want to send a warm hug to all of you and let you know that I'm here and I am okay, and we've got some goals for this channel that are coming up. So thank you again, and I hope all of you rest well and are doing well. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.